All right, so I've been doing my thing buying and selling on Facebook marketplace groups and etc. And it's been working out pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good meaning a pretty pink princess, and it comes with a story behind this pink princess. I want to tell you all about it. Keep watching. Thanks for watching. This is Gerard's Horticulture Culture, and I am Gerard. I'm an exotic plant collector. Plus, I have a regular 9 to 5 fixing stuff on the regular, but my passion is behind plants, and this channel is about plants, plant care. I'm basically documenting what I'm doing with my plants on YouTube so I can look back on it. You guys can look back on, see what I did wrong, and we'll see what I did good. We could all put everything together. You could comment, and you can also follow me on Gerard's Horticulture underscore. I'm sorry, Gerard's underscore Horticulture underscore culture to check out my plants that I keep in my collection that I take pictures with, and you can connect with me there. But today I do have another plant, and behind this is the most expensive plant I've bought thus far, like a single plant. It actually cost me $140 on Facebook, and I bought it off a auction, a Facebook auction group sale, group site. Um, Basically, what happens on the site is basically a person post a picture, or I'm sorry, you get a file. You fill out the file from the site. First, you have to join and acknowledge and agree to all the Facebook group criteria. Then I think you got to download a file, and if you want to post or sell a plant, you just fill out the form. You send it out, and you can add whatever days and just fill out the auction form, and then it goes from there. But that's one group that I'm familiar with, very familiar with, and there's another group I think that's out there that you can actually just make an auction format and just follow the rules of the group. But you just see a lot of people selling and buying plants on Facebook at an alarming rate, and alarming means alarming to me. So I actually took a jump on this one, and I noticed in the picture that it had 2 nodes, well actually 3 nodes. I'm sorry, 4 nodes. So eventually I could, if I want to, I could kind of, I'm going to get it acclimated, but I think I'm going to just take a cutting of the plant and get my money back, because that's what it's all about, because this is a hot plant, and actually the size of it is great. The seller, there's a story behind this plant, because I wasn't sure if it was going to get to me in one piece, because I don't know, the seller is not too far from me, meaning like for probably like an hour, within a 40, maybe within a half of 45-minute time span away from each other, most likely. So it was local, so I was like, yes. I didn't know that, but I found out after talking with the seller after I bought the plant, and I thought I was going to get it overnighted in one day, but the whole shipment wasn't coordinated the way it expected, well, what I expected it to go, because I signed up for an alert for the package to be, for me to get alerted from the package moving to the facility, then en route to my house, and then left at my doorstep. I was supposed to get alerts for all that, and you could do that on USPS.com for tracking. They allow that, which is cool. But I was looking at it, and after the seller said she shipped it, I got an alert saying went to one facility, and I'm like, okay, went to a facility. Then the next day it was like holding at a facility, and I'm like, how many facilities does it have to go to? Because once again, it's not too far from where I'm at, so I should be getting it within a couple days. So I just actually let it ride and actually slipped out of my brain for my. I wasn't thinking about it. And 3 days passed, and then 4 days passed, and well, I think the third day I got a little. Well, the seller actually contacted me and asked me what was going on, and I said, yeah, I was definitely thinking it was going to come by now, but it didn't, and we got to figure something out. So I was tracking the tracking number again, and it just kept saying going to a facility to another facility. And I was like, how many facilities does this thing have to go through? And I looked at the shipping label on the seller's picture because she took a picture of the box, and then the box said overnight in the price of it. So I'm like, yeah, I should be getting overnight. I should be here right now. So I went directly to my local U.S. Postal Service office, and I said exactly what was going on, and they said, well, yeah, it's being held up somewhere. They probably, I don't know if she used the word floating, but she said something was floating, and I'm like, well, I can't have the pink princess floating, and like it's the most expensive plant that I've ever purchased online and took a real gamble on, and now it's floating because of whatever's going on, I guess with the COVID thing, I'm not sure. But I had to file a claim. That's what we came up with a solution. I filed a claim, and then the next day I got an alert saying it would be at my house, I think the following day after that, and it gave me a time frame. So I was excited. I told the seller what was going on. She was concerned, which was cool. That's all plant love, and I was getting upset because I'm like, it's a philodendron though. So philodendrons, they're kind of tough. So 3 or 4 or 5 days, it might be okay. And also, she did tell me that she actually sent it with the dirt, so it wasn't bare root. Usually, I send most of my plants bare root because of the shipping, but the way she packed it was pretty awesome too. Excuse me. Like dirt's still in there, and like I said, it has a couple of nodes. Really dope plant. I have a pink princess, but I think it was starting to revert. So, and it was not the size of this one. I don't know if you check my other videos. I actually got it from overseas, and it was not as stunning as this one. But this one I had to take a jump on because, like I said, it has different issues that I could deal with, and I saw the size of it and I said yes, and that's that. But I will definitely keep you guys updated on the Pink Princess, another addition to my collection that you see in the background. I got the plants in the back. I got them on the ground. I'm using the red and blue lights that bother me down below under there, and then up top I'm using the white light, so it just pretty cool. Works out for the room, and it's all good. That was basically it, guys. I just wanted to put this out there and let you guys know what's going on. If you have any questions, concerns, leave it in the comment section below. This is Gerard's Horticulture Culture, and keep growing. So, other than all the shipping issues with UPS, Postal Service, or USPS, the seller packed it very well in a 50-50 mix of spag and peat moss, and she also let me know that she grew the plant in a greenhouse, which is also awesome, which I'm thinking about getting one myself. The plant is also, as you see, it's a cutting of a larger plant, which is also cool. Looks like it's propagated well. I'm not sure if it was air layered or water propagated, but it's all good. I'm just going to actually mix the same mixture of the soil, not to get the plant too much shock from shipping. I actually waited about 3 or 4 days, I believe 4 days before I repotted this video, but to make sure that the plant acclimates very well, and I'm just replacing the pot mixture in there, and I'm going to add some more soil in about a week or two, just not to shock the plant too much, even though these philodendrons are tough plants. So that's pretty much it, guys. Facebook once again came through. I got my real pink princess, and I'm very happy with the purchase that I made. And everybody, thanks for watching, and don't forget to check me out at Gerard's Horticulture Culture on Instagram to connect with me and to check out the rest of my plants. Thanks for watching.